Episode 4 of the Breed On arc. You know I had to come with the notes because this episode was insane. No, this episode was crazy. This episode was out of this world because the way that it ended and the way low-key that it started. All right, so let's just get into it. Felix is a spy. And I told y'all this. Not that he was a spy, because I didn't know he was a spy. I just knew he was kind of on the line of good or bad guy. But anyway, I told you guys not to get ahead of yourselves because you guys wanted to come on here with this propaganda saying that Felix was so handsome, he was so dreamy, he had so much aura, and I told you guys to not watch out for this kid. Every episode, Lu Guang is going through it. And honestly, I can't blame the writers for putting him through it. Because you know your friend's about to die, you're trying to uncover the truth, and you're trying to relive the past without messing stuff up. But like, there's these minor occurrences that just keep messing up. So you can't relive it perfectly. And I feel real bad for him. But it's like, bro, these flashbacks that he's getting of just him holding Chang's hand when he dies, I feel really bad for my guy. Let's talk about that conversation with Uncle Feng and the Bahati name, right? So basically, my boy Chang Zhao, he wanted some answers. He went to go meet up with Felix and this guy named Uncle Feng. And it was real suspect because when Chang Zhao, she mentioned the name that he needed to like find, they both had this crazy look, and then to talk about something, I don't even know who that is. Stop the cap. I don't believe that at all. And I think that realistically what happened was, I think that Uncle Fang gave him information that he knew he would look into to help Felix spy and to help Lu Zhao in the long run because they're plotting something and we don't know what it is. And now basically Chang Zhao, he has his ability, but like he didn't know. So he was like, Lu Guang, help. And he shifted into that picture with the guy who took a picture of the building was burning down. So it leads me to believe that Chang Zhao had this power from a while ago. He's always had this power. I still don't know how they get it, but he had it. So I think they answered my first question. Like, how did he get his power? He always had it. Cool. That's cool. Now, so Chang Zhao, he claps. He's the guy now that took the picture of the building that was burning 10 years ago. He goes into the building, and two things happen. He sees this one little girl who's trapped, and she's calling out for help. So in my mind, I'm like, he's going to help this girl. She's going to be a survivor, because they always said it was one survivor, right? And he's not going to mess up any events. But then what happened is he wasn't able to help this girl. So presumably what we know at the end of episode 4 is that, are there any survivors? Did he change like an historical like canon event? I don't know. Another thing that happened, right? He saw that girl, the ceiling implodes on her, right? He goes upstairs and he hears this conversation saying that the fire was planned. So speculating, no, either they plotted the fire when they said that the fire was planned, or they were just strictly giving information to each other saying, yo, this fire was planned. Like, we got to get out of here. I don't know which is the which, but I do know that that girl died. I don't know if that was the survivor they were telling him about, you know, Uncle Fang and Felix, the spy, the betrayer, you know, that guy. I don't know what's going on. So I'm really looking forward to episode 5, to be honest, because episode 4 was great. And it has a lot of questions now because Chang Zhao had this power. He used it by accident. And now it's like, I don't know, that little girl, I think that little girl that he didn't save was important. Like, am I the only one that feels that way? I think that little girl was important, to be honest, because it seemed like to me when I was watching it the first time, I was like, bro, like, I feel like that was the survivor that Uncle Fang was talking about, right? And he didn't do it. He couldn't save her. Like, the ceiling fell down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did he change something in the past? I don't know. Like, I just want to know. I want my questions answered. I need my questions answered, please. Link click, drop right now. Drop again. Well, we know you got episode 5 in the tuck. Drop it right now. I need to know. Please. I can't wait 5 more days. Please. Shout out to TikTok being back, y'all. You're stuck with me. We're going to be insufferable together. Link click, man. It's so good. It's really good. It's really good, man.